Ashley once again banned. You heard that right. She is once again taken down for good, or at least temporary. Because it kind of seems like even though she has multiple accounts and they all keep getting dragged down, for some odd reason, Ashley is still finding the freaking way to get back on live. Which clearly these reports, these petitions, these blocking, and etc. are not doing it. And now she has came back to selling stuff and packing orders online. But a few minutes before she actually got taken down for good, she was packing orders. Good luck with the free bed bugs that she sends out in the orders. And is currently hiding somewhere. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the drama that's going on in between Ashley Trevino and Miss Smiley. And I know, you probably were questioning why Ashley is on live with a green screen. Chill. She's been doing that for like the past week. Because Miss Smiley decided to go drop off some Chick-fil-A to her parents with a note regarding her name. And of course, she is now playing hide and seek with a green screen behind her live. Every time that you see her on TikTok live, she's going to have that green screen. But yes, you are right. At this very moment, you will not find her on live because her live was taken down yesterday. And if you are the ones that are buying orders from her and receiving free items when you place an order, good luck, because you're still supporting her.
You want to keep talking about me, my kids, my husband? That was me. Try again. Make another one. Make another one. Make another one. Your people will love you. Your people want to support you. But let me tell you, once your account is gone, once your account gets gone like this, whatever money she just made in the past 3 days is gone. So stop, everybody who gives her, stop wasting your coins.
The days of hearing that infamous line, "Alexa, play me Como la Flor" on a TikTok live have finally come to an end. And this time, it is for good. Trevino, the controversial figure behind the new brand, will no longer be seen on TikTok nor in the lives we've all become so familiar with. Her presence on the platform has turned from something familiar to something toxic. And now, TikTok has made the decision that the public has been waiting for. They've banned Ash for good. But Ash, true to her nature, isn't accepting defeat. Instead, she's telling her followers that she chose to delete her account, even though it is clear she was banned. It is a drama-filled situation that's only getting worse. Let's dive into what led to this moment and how far TikTok has gone to keep Ash off their platform once and for all. Ash's TikTok account, once boasting over 1.1 million followers, was a lifetime for her. Her presence on the platform wasn't just about fame, it was a consistent income source. Subscribers and gifters flooded her live streams, contributing to her financial stability. But despite all this, Ash's account had faced multiple bans in the past. Each time she managed to come back, perhaps a little battered, but always ready to reclaim her audience. However, this latest ban feels different. This time, the ban feels final. There are no more appeals, no second chances. TikTok has locked her out, and it seems there's no way back. Even more shocking is the fact that when Ash tries to create new accounts, TikTok catches on almost instantly, identifying her and issuing a ban. For example, her new account at Queen Bee Nicole 07, which rapidly gained 33 followers in just days, was swiftly removed. This isn't just a simple case of a ban. TikTok is actively shutting her down. Despite this, Ash still maintains the narrative that she's the one choosing to leave that platform, telling her followers she's making a decision for a fresh start.
Hey you guys, yes, this is my actual account. It's a backup account. I deleted my account with my 1.1 million followers only because I want to start over fresh. I don't want people to, like, you know, if they really don't mess with me or like talk to me, like I'm just like honestly over all the drama and everything. So I only have this account and my other account. But yeah, like I needed a fresh start. That's another reason why I haven't been on live. I'm actually doing some stuff off the internet, and I can't wait to share that news with y'all. And so, you know, y'all probably pray on my downfall, but in reality, I feel like it's just blessings in disguise, you know? So I have been good. My kids are good. But yeah, so I can't wait to show y'all what I've been working on. But thank y'all.
But the truth behind her account's removal suggests otherwise. TikTok's stance on the matter is clear. They've had enough and they're no longer tolerating her presence. The platform's patience has worn thin, and it seems they've drawn a line in the sand. Now the real question is, where does Ash go from here? How will she cope without her main source of income? And will she ever be able to regain the influence she once had on TikTok? Ash's refusal to accept the reality of her situation is striking. Ash tries to paint her exit as a conscious decision. On her now banned backup account, she posted that she was simply done with the drama created by others. According to Ash, deleting her main account was part of her own plan, an effort to remove herself from the chaos.
Like I said, I do have a life outside of TikTok. I've been doing things. I've been getting things done out here. I'm happy. Can't wait to share the news with y'all.
Where are you taking
So As soon as I get everything situated, then I will let y'all know everything that is happening, going on with my life and my kids. But we are healthy, happy, and yeah. So thank you so much, you guys. Y'all are amazing. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I will see y'all tomorrow. So y'all have a good night, and thank y'all so much for the love and support.
However, the irony here is undeniable. The very drama she claims to be stepping away from is the drama she herself starred. From her messy fallout with Jefa to the explicit content and questionable behavior she regularly showcased during her live streams, Ash has only herself to blame for the chaos surrounding her. The drama did not come out of nowhere. It was cultivated by her actions. Now, to claim that she's escaping this drama seems out of touch with reality. Ash's life has been a direct result of her own choices, and trying to position herself as the victim in this scenario only amplifies the contradictions in her narrative. How can she expect anyone to believe that she's the one controlling the situation when it's clear that her actions led to her downfall? The more Ash tries to convince her followers that this is all part of her plan, the more she seems to dig herself into a deeper hole.
I got my account back. Did y'all miss me? I'm back. I'm just kidding. Alexa, replay.
But despite the overwhelming evidence that TikTok banned her for violating platform rules, she continues to deny the truth. It is a sad display of denial, one that leaves her credibility in tatters. Ash's delusions only seem to grow, and it is clear that she's struggling to accept the consequences of her actions. But even as the narrative spins in her mind, it is clear that she's at crossroads, and she's not ready to face the reality of it yet. Which brings us to the next part of Ash's story, her chaotic relationship with her children. What truly stands out in Ash's story isn't just her fall from grace on TikTok. It is the way her obsession with the platform has negatively affected her role as a mother. She has openly admitted that TikTok was her only source of income, which gives us some insight into how heavily she relied on the platform for financial survival. But what about her children? In one of the most disturbing instances, Ash's daughter can be seen visibly unwell, throwing up, while Ash, completely engrossed in her live stream, continues to perform for her audience. Wow. Despite her daughter's obvious distress, Ash's focus remains solely on her phone and her viewers. This moment serves as a tragic reminder of just how deep Ash's addiction to the platform ran. She's so caught up in the validation and attention from TikTok that she completely neglects the needs of her children. It is a heartbreaking display of how a mother can be so consumed by her online persona that she loses sight of her most important responsibility, caring for her children. The irony does not end there. Ash now claims that being banned from TikTok is a blessing in disguise.
If y'all want to see something actually break me, this is it. This is it.
Introduce me to your family.
As though the ban somehow gives her a chance to rebuild and focus on her family, but the reality is more complicated than that. What does it really mean for children when their mother admits she couldn't even afford basic things like a bed for them? While she was generating income through TikTok, she was neglecting their basic needs, choosing to spend her earnings on herself instead. Now that TikTok has cut her off, what happens to her family? Without a clear source of income, how will Ash provide for her children? This ban could very well be the wake-up call she needs to reassess her priorities. But does she even recognize the gravity of the situation? If her children's well-being was neglected before, what happens now that she's lost the very platform that fueled her lifestyle? Can Ash truly turn things around, or will this be yet another chapter of neglect and irresponsibility? As her platform slips away, so does her grip on her family's future, leaving us with the question of whether this is the beginning of a real change for Ash or just another phase in her downward spiral. And as we move forward, we need to consider whether there is any hope for redemption in her story, or if this is truly the fall of Ash's life and her parenting journey. As Ash's downfall continues, Jefa's role in the drama only seems to intensify. Jefa, a former friend of Ash's, openly claims that she is responsible for Ash's repeated bans from TikTok. She even goes so far as to say that she plans on keeping Ash banned from any new accounts she attempts to open.
You want to keep talking about me, my kids, my husband? That was me. Try again. Make another one. Make another one. Make another one. Your people will love you. Your people want to support you. But let me tell you, once your account is gone, once your account gets gone like this, whatever money she just made in the past 3 days is gone. So stop. Everybody who gives her, stop wasting your coins. Oh, she made a new one? Okay, bet. Can you send me which one that is? Did I not tell you it was going to be a matter of days? Did I not tell you it was going to be a matter of days? For all of you that subscribe to her, Amanda Hernandez, you're the #1, her little Timu lawyer. You just came in my chat. Amanda Hernandez. That's her lawyer. Her lawyer, right? Keep my name and keep my husband's name out of her mouth.
Jefa's justification for this is clear. She feels that Ash crossed a line by involving her personal life, including her man and children, in their public drama. According to Jefa, this was the point of no return, and she feels that Ash must be held accountable for the mess she's created. However, while Jefa may seem justified in her stance, there is something unsettling about the way she's handling this situation. After all, Jefa and Ash were once close friends. How could it have gone from that to this bitter rivalry? It's important to ask whether Jefa's actions are truly about protecting her own boundaries, or if there's an underlying resentment or jealousy that's fueling her drive to keep Ash in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Could it be that Jefa, like Ash, thrives on drama and chaos, finding a sense of power in keeping Ash down? Perhaps she's not as innocent as she would like to portray herself. What role does Jefa truly play in all of this? Is she just as responsible for fueling the fire as Ash? The power struggle between these two women continues to grow, and Jefa's actions leave us questioning whether she's simply protecting herself, or if she's just as messy and manipulative as the person she's trying to take down. The lines between friend and foe are becoming blurred, and it is hard to tell who is really in the right anymore. This tension begs the question, can Ash truly recover from the damage done, or is she doomed to remain a victim of both Jefa's action and her own? Despite everything that's happened, Ash remains in a state of denial. She's publicly claiming that she's enjoying a peaceful life away from TikTok, stating that the break is what she truly needs. But the reality of her situation paints a very different picture. This is the same person who has repeatedly tried to create new TikTok accounts, only to see them burned immediately. Her story doesn't add up, and her excuses are starting to wear thin. Now, she claims that she and her daughters got new phones and simply want a break from everything. But if that's the case, why hasn't she left the drama behind for good? Why does she keep coming back to the platform, desperately trying to regain the audience that once filled her pocket? Ash's words no longer match her actions, and the tension between what she's saying and what she's doing is becoming impossible to ignore. Could it be that the truth is finally catching up with her? Is she truly at peace, or is she struggling to cope with the loss of her main source of income? For Ash, it's not just about leaving TikTok behind, it is about the financial stability she built from it. TikTok wasn't just a platform, it was her livelihood, and now without it, the pressure to find another way to make money is mounting. Her desperation to convince herself and her followers that the break is voluntary might be a reflection of her inner turmoil. But how long can Ash continue to live in denial before the reality of her situation hits her hard? It seems that no matter how much she tries to convince herself that this is it for the best, deep down, Ash knows she's lost more than just a social media presence. She's lost a way of life. The denial, however, is only a temporary escape from the truth, which leads us to ask, is there any hope for Ash to rebuild, or is she simply avoiding the inevitable? Ash's downfall did not come out of nowhere. Looking back, her content on TikTok had been teetering on the edge of inappropriate for quite some time. It began with her controversial relationships, including dating incarcerated men. But it did not stop there. Ash continued to push boundaries, flirting with barely legal men and engaging in reckless behavior on her live stream. She would even drink heavily during her broadcasts, all while her children were in the background. The choice to bring her family into this chaos did not just cross ethical lines, it shattered any sense of responsibility she had as a mother. Ash's audience wasn't just watching her for entertainment, they were witnessing the unraveling of a person who was losing control. But Ash's disregard for her children's well-being did not end there. She took it a step further by engaging in tasteless behavior, including flashing her chest for viewers like Santos. Despite TikTok being a platform heavily frequented by younger audiences, Ash seemed completely unfazed by the consequences. She chose to act out, seemingly without any consideration for the young, impressionable viewers who might be watching. Is she really done with TikTok? Will TikTok's permanent ban finally keep her off the platform for good? And what about her future? Will Ash find a way to keep her life going? Or has she truly hit rock bottom? Only time will tell if she will find a way to bounce back. But the reality is that TikTok's decision is sending a clear message. Ash's behavior was no longer acceptable, and now she's facing consequences. But can she change? Will she truly turn things around for her children? Or will this be the beginning of an even darker chapter for her and her family? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this drama.